This is a quick rundown of the gear I brought with me for the 17 South Run and Gun in Fleming, Georgia, just south of Savannah, Georgia. I'm going to try out a different format on a couple of videos and see what sticks. I'm going to post basically 2 videos of the match. One that's just the same videos I've been making, and then a second one with my commentary over the shooting stages. I'm going to make them separate in case you don't want to hear me yapping about how bad I am at shooting. So, to go over the gear, start off with the chest rig. It's a Spiritus Systems Thing 2. It's got a T-Rex Arms placard on here with 3 mags. I took 3 mags of 5.56 and 1 of 77. What I take on every run. These are T-Rex Arms side pouches. In here, the only thing I have in here right now is grease, but I also had a water bottle in this pouch. That out of the way. Pistols. Pistol belt is a Blue Alpha Gear belt with a Safariland holster. S-Tac mag carriers, 2 pistol, 1 rifle. I've got a Leatherman Wave in here in case I needed to use a screwdriver. Dump pouch. I shot this Glock 17 Gen 5. At the time, it had this Parker Mount machine barrel and comp setup in it, but I wanted to try out the Radian, so I picked that up. It's got an Aimpoint Acro with a Streamlight TLR1 HL, and then 19 round mags. For the rifle, it's my home build. It's a 16-inch Criterion core barrel with an Otter Creek Labs polonium suppressor, full size. It's got a Vortex Razor 1-10 on top with an ADM mount and a Geisley trigger.
Go ahead, load your rifle up and set it behind the bench on the ground.
This is going to be the commentary version of this video. If you're looking for a video without my commentary, I will leave a link to that.
Go ahead, load your pistol up and
basically what I'm going to do is, as the stage goes, I'm just going to talk about the targets, where they're at, any difficulties, and just comment on the whole thing.
Alright, on the beat, you're going to grab a bag. You're going to place it onto the bench. Then you're going to engage the 2 steel targets that are out in front of us.
Okay.
One is
roughly, 2.
1 round each.
Okay.
Ground the gun, pick up a sandbag, put it on the bench, engage the targets out there with rifle, 1 round each. You're gonna do that until all 4 sandbags are on the bench.
Okay.
After that, ground the rifle a final time. Step into the pistol box, engage the pistol steel with 1 round each in the order that is presented to you behind the sandbags.
Okay.
Any questions?
I start with a bag.
Yep.
Put it up. 1, 2. Put it down. Bag. 1, 2. Continue all through that, and then follow card, 1 round each. That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by.
These bags weren't particularly heavy. They were probably like 25 or 30 pounds, but there were just a lot of them.
Hit. Hit.
I'm taking a position on the bench here. It's just less movement. I don't have to stand all the way up. Targets are like 75 yards at the most in the woods there. So less movement up and just a supported position. Anytime I can take a supported position, I'm going to take that.
Hit. 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 Hit.
So those cards were kind of bent over from the sandbags hitting them all day, so they were a little hard to see. Plus, they were a little bit far back from the shooting position.
Spade.
Spade.
The 4th one I should have just assumed, but wanted to make sure they didn't reuse a target.
Clear.
5, 3, 5, 2.
Good shooting, man.
Take it. I got to put all the bags back.
All right, welcome to stage 2.
Okay.
Before the timer's going to go off, you're going to take that sled, you're going to drag it until that tip passes that cone.
Yep.
Just the tip. And you'll take this, then you'll take it by that candle.
Yep.
Drag it back till just the tip of this passes this candle.
Okay.
After that happens, you will then go behind the VTAC board. You will load your pistol. You will engage the 2 pistol steel to your left, 3 impacts each, alternating. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3.
Okay.
You will then hot holster,
Okay.
load your rifle, and engage the one rifle steel that is straight out from you.
Straight out from the board.
Yep. It is through one of each of 4 ports. You will hit it 2 impacts per port.
Okay. So drag this, come back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pistol,
Yep.
holster,
Left. And then the rifle's straight on.
and then just 2 hits per port.
Yes.
Okay.
Any questions?
Holster everything on the clock, or
Yeah.
sorry, load everything on the clock,
Yes.
and I can hot holster.
Yeah, once you start going up the hill, you can start loading.
Okay.
This sled's not particularly heavy. I'm just trying not to get my heart rate up super fast. So I'm taking my time dragging it all the way back across. I could have saved a little bit of time here, having my gun already out and mag in hand. So the tree right in front there is absolutely covered in impacts from people not being aware of where their muzzle's actually pointed.
Hit!
This last one, you'll see my suppressor's resting on the barricade, but it doesn't really matter. At such a close distance, you're not going to have enough deviation for it to matter.
Hit! Good. Show clear rifle standing in that thing. 4190. 4190. That's really good.
Thanks. Very nice.
Probably third best all day.
Back and then you get to start the fun.
Oh.
Step on forward, sit in the hammock facing the orange cone. It'll be a rifle only. You'll be shooting from the hammock with your feet off the ground.
Okay.
Semi-stable class.
Yeah.
As stable as a hammock can be.
This was actually nice to be able to sit down a little bit during a stage brief.
On the start signal, you will load your rifle and engage the 3 steel
Again,
targets
all these
in the
targets
woods.
are unpainted in the
Your feet
woods.
may not touch the ground until
so they're
all
hard
3
to
targets
see.
have been hit. See 'em?
1,
Yep.
2, 3.
Yep. 1 hit each. Your feet may not touch the ground until all 3 targets have been hit. Then safe your rifle, free yourself from the hammock, and move to position 2, marked by the orange cone.
Okay.
From near the orange cone, freestyle, engage the same 3 targets with 1 hit each from your right shoulder and then 1 hit each from your left shoulder. Total of 9 hits, 90-second par time.
Okay, so it's 1 each from the hammock, standing, 1 from the right, standing, 1 from the left.
1 from your right shoulder, 1 from your left shoulder for a total. So,
Yes.
Stand
So
up at the
1, 2,
cone.
3,
Yep.
move. 1, 2, 3, switch shoulders. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Can I load now?
You'll load on the clock.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by.
Shooting from the hammock was interesting. Every missed shot really just compounded how hard it was.
Hit.
You had to sit there and just wait and time the movement of the hammock to actually come back on the target.
Hit. On safe. Move forward.
Once you're standing, they're, again, 75 to 100 yards.
Hit. 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 Unload, show me clear. 2973. All right, clear rifle. Then once you're all situated, we'll show me a clear pistol again.
Yep.
Clear, slide forward, hammer down, holster. All right, you'll make a left, follow the road down to the next stage.
Thank you, guys.
Have fun.
Welcome to stage 4. This is the Casarda drill. Start position standing next to the kettlebell. Handgun empty and holstered. Rifle empty, unslung, in your hand. On the start signal, load your rifle and engage the 2 rifle targets with 1 hit each.
2 straight down.
Say again?
2 straight down.
Yes. Straight
Okay.
down.
1 hit each.
1 hit each. Then you put your rifle on safe, ground it, and throw the kettlebell towards those 2 cones.
Okay.
Where the kettlebell lands will be your next shooting position. You'll move down to the retrieve your rifle, move down to the kettlebell, and then engage same 2 silhouettes, 1 hit each.
Okay.
You will ground your rifle, throw the kettlebell, move down to the kettlebell, and engage the same 2 targets, 1 hit each. You'll continue doing that until the kettlebell passes those cones. When it passes the cones, you finish with your rifle, you move the cones, and you'll hit the 3 pistol targets, 1 hit each.
3 pistol targets, 1 hit. Are they all on the right?
2 on the right, 1 on the left.
Okay. All right. So from here, 1 hit, throw that as far as I can, do it again until I pass the cones.
Correct.
Then pistol.
Correct.
Okay. If I throw this past the cones, do I go to the cones and make more hits with my rifle?
No.
Okay.
You just throw the cone and
Yep.
start unloaded.
Yep.
Shoot ready.
Ready.
Stand by.
So this is my first time ever seeing a Casarda drill on a stage. These targets are probably 200 yards, so standing was a pretty poor position to take from the start. I should have just gone right to sitting. It would have saved me a few seconds. At seated, 200's pretty easy. I'll tell you now, I did this in 3 throws. There was somebody else that did it in 2, and that saves you quite a bit of time.
Hit. Hit.
So close, maybe 2 feet away.
Hit. Hit.
Place it over the line.
From here?
Handgun. Correct.
That last target was almost 90 degrees too. That was a little pretty hard target to hit.
Holster. And you clear rifle.
Yep.
5803.
What's fastest time?
Good time. Clear.
That's good. That's good for 3.
Thank you, guys.
So I decided to leave this water crossing in
Rope's
just because it actually comes into play later. That rope my feet are on is, like I said, useless. I'm just walking across the bottom, really. The ropes have a ton of slack in them, so it's pretty useless. Right here, the front half of my rifle, when I leaned forward, went underwater. As I ran away, I shook the water out of my rifle to make sure everything was out, but that didn't work.
Load a magazine, but you're not chambering around, you're not locking your bolt.
Yep. Right now?
Yes, right now. And then once you do that, you're tossing it up underneath this table. All right. All right, here's how this one goes. You start on the other side of this wall. You climb up and over, and you run to here. Your timer starts when you start to crawl underneath this table. You're taking your rifle, you're crawling up to these 2 barrels at the end. You have those 2 still targets down there. They need 3 hits each. It doesn't matter the order. If one falls off, just hit the other one the remaining amount of times.
Okay.
Leave your rifle under the table, crawl back out, be careful not to hit your head. Take a shotgun shell, pop it in here. This button drops the bolt.
Yep.
You have this drone target up here to the left. You just need to hit it once. If you miss, you can reload and shoot again.
Okay. That's it.
No.
Motherfucker.
Shot gonna go down.
Okay.
You'll run around this way, just stop right here.
Yeah.
As you're getting past this white barrel, that's when you can unholster and load your pistol.
Okay.
There's a hallway system over there. You won't engage any targets until you're inside the hallway system.
Okay.
There's 3 white targets over there. They need 3 hits each. Only shoot white. There are brown targets. Do not shoot the brown targets.
Okay.
You have any questions?
climb the wall under 3-3, leave the rifle there.
Yep.
Come back, shotgun, 1 hit, over, 3 on every white target I see.
Correct.
And there are 3 targets.
Correct.
So, okay. All right.
It's on you at this point.
Alright, so I get under the table, rack a round in. And it doesn't cycle. Crack another round in. Doesn't cycle. Crack another round in. Still doesn't cycle. So I saw the last round I racked out was a live round, so I knew at that point the gun was back open and running. I'm still not exactly sure what happened there. My guess is when I went underwater 200 yards back, my suppressor filled up with water, which I didn't shake out. I'm guessing that wasn't enough back pressure to run the bolt. But I'm not exactly sure. It ran fine the rest of the match after that, but that cost me dearly in this match.
5, 2, 9, 6.
So go ahead and unsling your rifle. Put it on the table, going down range. Yep. Bolt close, sorry. Yeah, it does specifically say that, so we have to make sure.
Yeah. No problem.
Unholster pistol, put it on table. And then magazine right beside it. All right, so you will start laying down. At the sound of the buzzer, you will then pick your rifle or pick your pistol up, make pistol ready, engage this steel target right here with 2 hits.
Okay.
Then while keeping pistol down range, pick up the rut, come over here to position 2. While holding it on your weak side, 1 hand, strong hand, 2 hits on each target.
Okay.
Then holster pistol,
Okay.
come on back, drop your ruck.
Okay.
Then you were gonna run over to position 3.
I leave my rifle there.
No, grab your rifle.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Grab your rifle. Thank you for catching.
Not a problem.
Come over here with your rifle. Make ready once you get to this cone. 2 hits on left, 2 hits on right from standing, kneeling, and sitting position. That center target.
2 hits left, 2 hits right,
Yep.
standing, kneeling, sitting.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the center target, you just have to get 1 hit on that from any position.
Okay, I can do that whenever I want.
Whenever.
Okay.
Yep. Any questions?
2 hits here.
Yep.
So that's 2, 6, 8, 9, 3. Will you just yell how many hits I need as I go?
So.
And everything's 2?
Yep.
Okay, everything's 2.
Perfect.
Perfect.
That 1.
Yeah, I got that. I can do that.
Yep.
All right, I start laying down where?
On this. Any way you want.
All right.
So as I left the last stage, I decided to go ahead and pull the bolt out of my
I get
rifle
like 20 minutes
and
first.
cover it back in grease just to make sure everything was running good
Right. Shooter ready.
for the rest of the match. This bag's maybe 50 pounds.
Hit. Holster.
Leave the bag, grab your rifle and go.
Hit.
So when I ran, I somehow bumped the magnification on my rifle. And I think it was sitting at 4 or 5x, which really didn't help me here. Instead of missing all these shots, I should have taken the time to push it back down to 1 or 2.
Hit. Time. Perfect, man. Go ahead, clear rifle. Perfect. Yep, grab that. 4, 7, 6, 1. Yep, show pistol clear. Yep, clear.
I decided to leave this part in just because the next video at night is the same course, and this is the kind of terrain we were trying to navigate at night. It's pretty thick, It's been made worse since Hurricane Helene. It's knocked down a lot of trees and moved a lot of stuff. Just to give you an idea of what we're trying to navigate at night. So this stage starts off with a water crawl. The first thing you had to do was you can either dunk yourself or dunk your pistol. I chose to just take my pistol out, dunk the whole pistol, and not soak my entire body. The guy taking photos is Jimmy Nutt. He also runs a YouTube channel, Run and Gun Nation. He does a lot more than I do.
Just put my rifle.
It's a great channel to go take a look at if you're not aware of him.
All right, go join that gentleman for your stage brief. All right, you can collect your gear.
All right, we have an Uzi for you ready to go. It's got 10 rounds in the magazine. Okay. We will start with the Uzi shoulder. You will engage the left array with the Uzi until it's dry. Dump it right here where it is now. Transition to your pistol. Anything that's left in the left array, you will shoot weak hand.
Okay.
Then center cone, center array, freestyle.
Yep.
Far cone, far array, strong handle.
Okay.
All right.
So I found out after firing this Uzi's red dot was a little bit off. It's also totally semi-automatic. I set it down nicely because it's an expensive toy that's somebody else's.
Alright, we're unloading, show clear. Right forward, pull the trigger push. 22:30, that's a really good time. That's probably second best of the round. You gonna reset the steel?
Took third overall in this match. I'm pretty happy with that. The issue on stage 5 I do think cost me the match, but that's what I get for not checking everything before the stage. If you're in the Savannah area, I would definitely check out 17 South. If you're looking for a shooting range, the 17 South run and guns are pretty good. Would highly recommend. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching.